Our next guest is a singer-songwriter who recently began a recurring role on One Tree Hill. Please, everybody, welcome Kate Voegele. What's going on?
Not too much.
How's everything? Good?
It's good. Yeah, it's great to be here.
Great. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Now, you've opened up for pretty big names. John Mayer, the Dave Matthews Band, and you actually even opened up for Counting Crows, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
What's that like? You're such a young artist.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's so awesome that Counting Crows is in here today.
Yeah.
That was like,
What
I
a
played side.
coinkydink.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's such a small world. I played side stage for them. It was like my first gig when I was 15.
Your first big act.
Yeah, but like I got that before I had anything official really, released or recorded, and so it was crazy.
Yes.
Finally being kind of grouped in a category with these people that I was a huge fan of. So it's
Right.
been awesome doing that. It's just been crazy because I'm
Yeah.
such a fan of like Dave Matthews and John Mayer and all this stuff. It's so cool.
That's really cool. And you're actually signed to MySpace Records. MySpace has a record company.
They
That's
do.
awesome. What's that like?
It's amazing. It's really cool. I mean, obviously they have this incredible platform where they can reach 200 million people, and they kind of, run the site.
Yeah.
So it's free to them. But what's great is they're awesome with it. They don't shove it down people's throats. They really
Right.
are underground about it. Still really cool. Tom's a great guy.
And Tom actually called you, and he's the one who looked for you, right? And signed
Yeah,
you?
Tom got in touch with me actually, appropriately via MySpace. One day I signed on and I had a message in my inbox, like a personal message from Tom, little over-the-shoulder shot, and he was like, "Are you signed yet?" And I was like, "Okay, first of all, does Tom even exist?
Right.
Let alone get on his own website?"
Did you think it was a joke?
Totally thought it was a joke.
Right.
But I was like, just in case, I'm going to respond.
Yeah.
And it was totally real. He was like, "'Cause I really want to sign you to my record label that I
Wow.
have." So it come out to LA, and so I was talking to some labels but hadn't signed anything, so I was like, we'll give it a shot, see what happens with this, and I was just like sold.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they are great.
You must have so many friends on MySpace.
Yeah, yes, I do have a lot. I have a lot of friends, and it's great because
That's cool. And you keep them updated through video blogs, and
Yes.
you update it regularly. But I hear you get a little crazy messages sometimes. With
Oh
crazy
yeah,
comments.
it keeps life interesting though. Everybody does its MySpace is like. I mean, everybody has a MySpace,
Yeah.
so obviously, you get some interesting, people who have MySpace pages for their cats and stuff, but, it's cool, I don't even care, I'm just so excited that people are enjoying the music and that, they're hearing it on MySpace and liking it and coming to shows and
Yeah.
stuff, so it's great,
Now people actually submit their music to you too, right?
Oh, sure.
Come listen to this.
Yeah, which is
Do you
cool.
ever write them back? And
Definitely,
say,
yeah.
I liked
I've
it?
met so many great people throughout MySpace. Obviously, there's fans and there's, all kinds of crazy messages that you get, but also you get in touch with some really legitimate people. I mean, I got signed through MySpace,
Yeah.
So check your messages because, you never know when Tom Anderson's going to ask you to sign to his record label or something. It's really awesome.
That's really cool. Now, getting into the album, it's called Don't Look Away.
Uh-huh.
When did you start writing?
I started writing when I was 15. I picked up a guitar. My dad taught me to play, but I never was like, I'm going to be a singer. I just wanted to do it as a hobby.
Yeah.
Was screwing around. Didn't really want anyone to know that I was writing because it was
Why
high
not?
school. Because it was high school, man. It was like drama. It was like, oh, I don't want to be the weird girl with the guitar. What is everyone going to think of me and stuff. And then, my dad snuck into my room and listened to it. It was I was pissed and stuff. But then, he started giving it to people, and all of a sudden I was playing side
People
for
liked
Counting
it.
Crows. So then I was
go,
like,
Dad.
okay,
Yeah,
yes,
thanks,
yes,
Dad.
he's been very supportive.
So-
My whole family.
Who are some of your musical influences? Who'd you get inspiration from to write the record?
I think that I draw inspiration from so much different kind of music. It was awesome you guys were just playing Against Me. I love their new record. But
Great
it's
record.
if you hear my record, it's it sounds nothing like Against Me. But that's what's so cool is,
Yeah.
I draw influence from a ton of stuff. A lot of 70s stuff I grew up listening to, like Carole King and, James Taylor, Carly Simon,
Love James Taylor.
Bonnie Raitt, stuff my
Bonnie
parents
Raitt's
listened
awesome.
to.
Yeah.
But more recent, modern artists like Patty Griffin is just one of my huge influences. Ryan Adams, just love alt country and stuff like that. And so my music's obviously a little more mainstream and stuff, but I love phasing all of those influences into it.
Awesome. We're going to have a lot more with Kate Voegele when the sauce returns.